This is the Mazda MX-5, that's Sandown Raceway, and today we're going to show you the ins and outs of advanced driver training with the team from Drive.com. Started in 1990 by Chief Instructor Kevin Flynn, Drive.com runs courses in Melbourne, Sydney and Adelaide for drivers of all skill levels, from beginners to regular track day junkies. All you need is a valid driver's licence, a car and fuel in the tank. Our weapon of choice for the day is a standard road-going Mazda MX-5. Small, light and one of the most iconic and best handling sports cars around, the MX-5's 2-litre 4-cylinder also has more than enough grunt to keep us entertained. The day starts with a driver briefing by Senior Instructor Peter Barr, where track direction, flags, use of mirrors, track etiquette, vision, cornering, braking and general safety are all explained. This is followed by a track inspection around Sandown's 3.1 kilometre circuit, covering its 13 corners and 2 long straights. Then it's helmets on, supplied if you don't have your own, and out onto the track for a passenger lap with Pete, a guy with more than 30 years racing experience. What are the biggest mistakes that people make?
Mate, I get on a racetrack, the first thing they do is they try and drive too fast. And they lose all the buttons.
And what do you think driver training like this does for road users?
Well, it does a lot of things. It improves their vision skills, but more importantly, it gives them a chance to take risks in a controlled environment. The problem with on a public road is you know nothing about the driver in the car next to you. There is too much stuff to hit. Everyone's going in different directions, and a public road is a totally unpredictable environment, whereas this is entirely predictable. If you muck up a corner one lap, you get a chance to get it right the next lap. And look, you know, it's an opportunity for people to enjoy their vehicles, learn something, and you'll find at the end of the day, everyone will go home with a big smile on their face. They will have had fun. They won't drive as fast on the way home as they probably drove here this morning. Everyone will still have their licence in their pocket. And we reckon that's probably a good way to go about it.
I think you're spot on there too. Then it's our turn. Split into 3 groups for the day, beginners, intermediate and expert. You're only ever on track with people of a similar skill level to you, meaning there's no pressure to drive outside your comfort zone. Proving not only fun and competent, our little MX-5 shines around the circuit, chasing down a Golf GTI and a Mazda RX-7 in the process. We even zero in on a Porsche Cayman S at one stage. While we were out having a blast, we weren't the only ones, with 44 people in total attending the day. Is it your first time doing one of these sort of driver training?
It's my 3rd time.
With Drive.com?
Yes. Yeah.
How do you find the instructors and the experience for the day?
Fabulous. I've just had Chris with me and he's wonderful. He's just reassured me that I've doing all right. So yeah, no, it's great. What
do you think you've learnt from today that you can kind of translate to driving on the road?
Just not to be too overconfident. If you don't know your car, then you don't know what the limits are. If you can figure out what the limits of your car and yourself are, then you'll be a lot safer. I actually was a little bit intimidated coming here today. I thought it was going to be all men, all blokes. It's been the opposite. Families, very supportive people here. In fact, I probably made a few friends, to be honest, which is unexpected.
You could do another one?
Yeah, I'll do another one for sure. I plan to do a few a year. I've got to obviously afford the tyres for it, but I definitely will do another one of these. It's been great, well run.
No dramas at all.
Yeah.
To help explain even more of what the day offers, we jump in the car with 2-time Japanese G1 drift champion, Chris Diego. It doesn't matter what car people are coming in, whether it's a Hyundai i30 or a Lamborghini, they're going to still benefit from the day.
Yeah, you can basically learn car handling skills, and what we're really trying to get you to do is to be smooth with the car and to read the car, and also to get your vision up and looking through the corners. And you can do that in any car, and if anything, I tend to find that some of the slower cars are even better to learn from, because you're not so scared that you're flying around the track at 1,000,000 miles an hour. You can push the limits at a lower speed and really progress as a driver throughout the day without having to really do something that scares you.
And driver level experience, whether you're a younger driver, a newer driver, or an older driver, there's something that they should all look at?
Definitely. One of the things that we do is we split you up into different groups. So you don't have to be worried about being thrown in a group with a bunch of guys that have been doing it for years. And so it really doesn't matter how old you are or how long you've been driving. The fact is that everybody can just get out, bring whatever you've got out, and get an instructor in the car, start bringing your skills up, and just really actually have a whole lot of fun in whatever car you have. Everybody gets off the track with a bigger smile on their face, and that's what makes it worthwhile.
If a full day on track still seems a little daunting, Driver Dynamics do offer introductory courses ranging from $149 to $315. After $350, 7.5 hours of track time, an advanced driver training course is something we can't recommend enough. So get out there and try it for yourself.